What's up, everybody? Fester here, along with Big Dan.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
We're doing a little thing called Generally Offended Adventures today. We're heading towards... Where are we going, Dan?
Aux Basques.
Aux Basques. And why are we going towards Aux Basques, Dan?
Because when I got off the ferry from dropping my two girls off in Nova Scotia yesterday, I was generally offended at the state of the roads coming from Aux Basques.
Damn!
Newfoundland government, you've got to do something. Tourists are coming off that boat, and the first hour especially of their drive is absolutely horrid on the roads. I don't want to ruin tourism here in the province. I want to, you guys are talking about increasing it. I think tourism is great. I think we need to do a lot for tourism in this province. But if I had a trailer or a camper coming down that road after the first hour, I would stop, turn around, go back to Aux Basques and get right back on that ferry. Because if that's an indication of the roads to us, the rest of this province, forget it. I'm going to break everything in my camper. So, yeah, having said that, that's it. I want to show, and we want to show you. My personal thought is this the worst section of the Trans-Canada Highway? I don't know. You be the judge. If you think there's worse, go out, find it for us, and let us know, and we'll figure it out. Personally, I don't know the rest of the Trans-Canada, but I think it's a disgrace to call what we're about to drive over Trans-Canada.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to get to moving, and we're going to catch you guys in a bit. Alright, so we just finished our meal at a
Pizza D's.
Pizza D's. I couldn't remember what the hell it was called. Just know. It's neat.
Pizza D's.
At the front counter, they've got these Tourism Southwest. There's all information about anything you can do around Aux Basques area. So I think we're going to take in the Cape Ray Lighthouse Museum, or at least just drive out to Cape Ray and have a look. It's beautiful scenery when you get out here. For anybody who's traveling, yes, the roads are a little narrow, and you got to take your time, obviously. But the main reason we're out this way is because of the highway, which I didn't realize was as bad as what it was.
I told you you'd be generally offended.
Until we got out. Dan was saying it was really bad. I thought he was just blowing smoke at his arse. However, I was generally offended at the state of the highway. For a province that is built on tourism, sweet, merciful crap. The highway is the drizzling shits. How many kilometers was it, Dan?
Well, it's really the last... Oh, actually, let me just... 86.
86 kilometers, the roads were the drizzling shits.
And there is about a 12 section, the 12-kilometer section, which is with all that broke up stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You will see it because we will video it.
It is horrible. I mean, if I was coming from out of province here to do some, sightseeing or whatnot, if I seen state highway, I'd probably turn around and go back.
Like I said, yeah. I mean, come off the ferry and your first hour is driving 86 kilometers, your first hour.
Going from 100 to 50 to 100 to 50 to 100 to 50.
Oh, yeah. That's,
holy
we
crap.
haven't really talked about that. You'll see that, too. It's... They're doing all the construction, right? And it's not even road construction. If it was road construction, I'd understand it.
Yeah.
But it's for the power lines. Every time there's an entrance or access entrance for the power lines, the new power line going up, they reduce the speed to 50 for some reason.
It is brutal.
And literally, there's some sections where it's like 50, 100, and then you drive like 500 meters, and there's another 50. Like, it's annoying. I yelled at them yesterday as I was driving by myself.
I don't blame you, sir.
I literally went, ah!
Yeah, and that's how I felt this morning coming out. I was mortified. I was absolutely appalled driving out. It was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. And it's worse going back. The road is worse, I think, on this side going back than what it was coming in. So
wonderful! Let's go see what it's like.
Yep, here we go.
All right, let's rock and roll. So as you can see right here is the Channel Port aux Basques Visitor Center. So for anybody who's just coming off the boat, want to have a look around, don't want to hit the highway straight away, this is the place for you to come. I mean, it's a beautiful spot. There's loads of information for anybody about anything that you want to know about Channel Port aux Basques area.
Now, we're not going to head in right now, as we're going to get back on the road. But I've been in there before. It's a nice little spot.
Me too. Beautiful.
And they're usually glad to help you out.
Definitely. Probably one of the nicer ones around.
Yep.
Right at the tip of Cape Ray. Beautiful scenery out this way. Although, yeah, cloud cover, but it's still warm. It's decent.
It's a nice day.
Just behind us, if you come right here, ta-da! For all you lighthouse aficionados, here we have the Cape Ray Lighthouse and Museum. Right there. Right there. Now, we're not actually going to go in. We're on a tight schedule today, so we're just here to observe and show you guys what you can see when you venture to Newfoundland, especially in the Port aux Basques and Channel Port aux Basques area. So beautiful out this way.
Too good, yeah. Just go down.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Little breeze of wind, nothing too serious, nothing we can't handle.
No.
Nothing we're not used to.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it here in Newfoundland.
Alright, so.
Especially down here.
And it's not too far outside of Port aux Basques. It's like a 15-minute drive.
Yeah, that's all it was too. It wasn't much.
Just follow the signs.
20
Follow the
kilometers.
yellow brick road, or the broken road. Road is pretty rough when you make that first turn to
Yeah,
come
when you
in.
get off, the highway's bad, but we haven't gotten to the bad part of the highway yet. But when you turn off the highway, the road down to Cape Ray, the first little bit is definitely
Woo! It's like somebody started eating asphalt.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So
take your time.
Yeah.
But it's worth the drive.
Definitely worth the drive. Scenery alone is worth the drive.
Yeah. Yeah, we're having some video issues. It's probably because they're being bounced around like crazy. But yeah, the road is, I don't know. I don't know how to, I really don't know how to describe it. It's ridiculous. There's no signs, like I said. Do I want this to be slowed down to 50 the whole way? Absolutely not. But I don't think it's safe either. I think a reduction down to 80 or 70 would probably be warranted. But you know what? The best solution? Fix the road. It's been like this for years. Years. Ah, man. And like I said, there's some sections you just can't avoid it. You're going to hit it. Here comes a couple of trailers now. I'm sure they love driving over this.
Oh, hell no. I mean, look at the roads.
It's, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. As I said, generally offended is pretty much the
standard right now.
The nice thing to say about this. Didn't take long for this idea to jump into my head yesterday as I was driving over this. Look, can you imagine not knowing that was there and then hitting it? It's at the top of a hill where you can barely notice it. It's ridiculous. No signage. And the thing is, this province is all about these new potholes ahead signs. You see them absolutely everywhere. There's not a single sign about any of these holes and bumps. Not a single one. No signage, no nothing. Department of I don't want to get up in arms against, especially not the workers, Department of Highways. They do what they can do. But the government seriously needs to take a look at these roads, and something needs to be done. And here comes a passing lane. Now you watch what I got to do just to try and get into the passing lane. I've got to avoid the first part of it, and then quickly jump over, because if I take any longer than that, I'm going to hit this. People are actually attempting to pass me now.
Whoa! Something just nailed the windshield.
Dragonfly thing. I wouldn't be bothered to pass on this road.
I wouldn't either.
It's what they've got to go through.
This is brutal.
You're driving a nice car like that on this road. Man, you see? See what he just had to do to get away from that? Seriously. And here's some more fancy footwork. Kids avoid that rut. Look at him. See what I mean? Wow. Wow.
Sweet zombie Jeebus. This is brutal.
I'm keeping up with these guys because this is exactly what you need to see how bad this road is. You've got two cars which are fairly maneuverable, and this is what they got to do to drive this road.
And this is the tank we're driving right now, so.
And that's the end. This is the end of it. So now, yeah, we're literally about 13 and a half, roughly 13 and a half kilometers. 13 and a half, somewhere between 12 and 15 kilometers of road like that. Without a single sign. Now, the road from here on is as good as you can expect. It's there's going to be some patchy parts, but when wouldn't there be patchy parts with the winters we have?
We've made it back to the Burgeo Port Bass turnoff. We're heading on our way home. Overall, it's been a good experience.
We've had a good time.
I think we've made our point that the highway towards Port Bass is in dire needs of repairs. But overall, I mean, if you're traveling in the area, if you take your time, watch out for the potholes, and just take your time and be careful of what everybody else is doing, because remember, everybody else is trying to avoid the potholes, much like yourself. So, and there's so much to see out around the Port Bass area. You got Cape Ray, you've got other little places like that. There's souvenir shops, gift shops, sightseeing.
And then come back this way, Codroy Valley. Codroy Valley is absolutely gorgeous.
Always gorgeous.
So, I mean, there's places to stop and look and view pretty much all the way across the island, but from Corner Brook all the way down through. There's lots of little spots to stop and have a look and be a tourist.
Be a tourist.
Yes.
You can be a tourist at home.
Exactly.
If you've never been, just take your time and go.
Yeah.
I mean, we were tourists today.
Exactly.
We enjoyed it. We had a good laugh.
I think we're gonna do this again.
Definitely, we're going to do it again.
He's got a couple ideas in his mind. I've got a couple ideas in my mind.
Most definitely.
We'll make this a thing.
Yeah, so we'll catch you next time we're on the road. Not the road again, but, we're on the road.
Adventures.
On the road adventures.
There we go.
All right, later, guys.
On the road again.
No. No, we're not getting Wayne Ryan
involved.
involved.
Again.
Nope. It's all right. Peace.
On the road again.
Shut up, Dan.
I don't remember much more of that song.
That's all we need.
On the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again.
I'm going to need a drink after this.